Dave, given how well Yasiel Puig has played this postseason, how would you describe the difference it's made for the Dodgers compared to last year?
Yasiel, obviously, he's had a different season. He's had a complete year and played really well on both ends of it, as far as on the base running, on the defense and his at-bat quality all throughout the season. And right now, he's playing at such a high level. But I think that he's really bought into how important every pitch is. And that's something that, as this season has progressed, he's really understood that importance. And you just can't flip a switch and now it's the postseason and now it's important. And so it's been a process for him, and the results are showing. But obviously when you get a talent like Yasiel, how he can impact the game defensively and in the batter's box, it makes us considerably better.
Mark, you have front row.
You were on a team that was down 0-3, as we all remember, and going into Game 4, do you remember what the mindset was? If guys talked about, if you had meetings, or did anybody say anything inspirational?
I think that was a once-in-a-lifetime thing. No, it was a special group. It was a very lax group, but professional. And obviously there was, we were written off, but we did a good job of trying to focus on that game at hand and not getting ahead of ourselves. But there also takes some luck involved too, because I think if you look back at that series, there's a lot of plays, things that could have gone a different way that went in our favor. But yeah, to win 4 straight games was tough, but it took a special team that we had in 2004.
To the left, behind the pole.
Hey, Dave. Grandal coming in, first time this series behind the plate. Also, you have Alex Wood, who hasn't pitched in like 22 days. Any worry for you about rust from either of them in this game? And if so, if you see that, what do you do for batting?
From Yasmani, I don't see the rust. He's been catching simulated games. He's been catching off the machine. His legs are fine. In the batter's box, obviously hasn't taken the at-bats, but I still think he'll be prepared in the batter's box. With Alex, I know he's going to be amped up. I think the stuff will come out really hot early. Just to control his emotions is probably going to be a challenge, but I think that I don't see there being rust. I still, 5 days ago, I think it was 5 days ago, he threw a 5-inning simulated game, and I think that it's hard to gauge adrenaline, and this is going to be his first postseason start, I think. So we'll keep it on it, but Alex is another guy that's just going to go out there and compete, make pitches, and give us a chance to win.
Down here in front, Tyler.
A lot of managers, in the big leagues, first-time managers have a tough time adjusting to the job. You've obviously had 2 real successful seasons. When did you know that you'd be good at this job, and what about it has been harder or easier than you thought?
I guess you never know until you do it. I thought that I'm very fortunate to have a lot of good people around me, and we have a lot of good players. I do think a strength is for people to, I connect with people and players, and I think that it's always important to get the most out of your players. I think as a teacher, that's your job on the field personally. So I feel that I can do that. But the players, the coaches, the front office, like I said, I think that a lot of the credit goes to them and helping me grow. But I'm learning constantly, and each day is different. But just really trying to empower the coaches and the players, I think that I've really got no problem doing, and they've reciprocated by performing.
Any specific part that was tougher?
I think probably the toughest part is staying focused on just trusting your eyes, your gut, the information, because I think that this day and age, there's just the way that our culture is. There's a lot of opinions, and I think that to try to drown out that noise and keep the clarity is something. Obviously, the more practice you have doing it, or the longer you're doing it, you might. I guess it comes easier, I guess, but I think that's something for me, just to continue to focus and seeing the game the way I see it, and really just trusting that in decisions that I make.